A lot of it is with the conditions. Like I didn't know. I know I just felt something was off and something was wrong. And then with this, it just started growing and growing and growing.
Can you walk us through what happened to your skin
Yeah, I just noticed here. Like
from the very beginning? One day you woke up and
yeah,
you
I
just
just
had white
noticed. Yeah, I just noticed this here, and then I just it just started like to spread, and
discoloring of your skin,
yeah, and I never had it before
and you
in my
went to
life.
a doctor for it.
Yeah, first went to a dermatologist.
Hmm.
Like, oh, they're gonna figure this out, and they just said, oh, maybe it's vitiligo, and then I went to other ones, gave me EKGs and everything, and really didn't get much. And then finally went to my fourth doctor, and they did the echocardiogram, and I recommend that for everybody. Echocardiogram. Left ventricle was at 27, and one time I collapsed, and I was in the hospital for 5 days. Yeah,
What did they say it was?
yeah. They were saying it was more of the heart failure, but if they had caught it sooner, it would have been better. But that's what was going on. My heart was feeling, and that's why I have all this.
Discoloring of the skin. And did they say why you were having heart failure? What it was, was it because of the job?
Yeah, stress. Yeah,
Okay. The
and then,
stress.
and then I was still under, the litigation, and there's no answer for anything. Just everything was just pending.
And you were unable to take disability because your paperwork was just pending. They cut
Yeah,
down your hours, maybe gave you desk
yeah.
duty,
They
but
wouldn't give me the work disability, which that thing was all, drawn out, and they delayed all of that. They fought me on that.
so you have all of these you have a medical condition going on. You're seeing doctors. No one's doing anything at work to help you, to help aid you mentally. Where are you at?
Yeah, mentally, I'm just keep going on to the next project and the next thing, and just not realizing, mentally, very strong, but like I think I was mentally stronger than like the physical was failing, but mentally I
Mm,
just doing litigation and media and battles, like I'm just born to do that.
did you
So I
say
didn't real
media?
media, yeah.
What kind of
There's
media?
there's a lot of media on what's going on in the jail, on my story, on testifying, my lawsuits. Like when you Google me, there's a lot of media information, and that's just from coming a background, working on campaigns, working on issues.
So you just quit one day. You decide to walk away from the job, or how did your exit go?
Yeah, a lot of it is just they wanted me to go on a tank for 16 hours, which the open pod, which we're only supposed to do that for 8, and
Mhm.
I just felt something from the stress because I had someone that didn't work that day. It was his day off, and they were going to come in. So what they did is said, well, that person has to work, and you have to stay. Now these are one of the worst takes. Was behavioral observation. You got to be alert. You got to be paying attention. You
Yeah,
can't be falling asleep. And then I just kind of felt something from there, and that's when after that day, that's when this thing
broke
uh,
out.
show up. But I felt that, so maybe I had some kind of mild heart condition from all that pressure from there, and I just knew I didn't feel right. They weren't approving my disability. They weren't working with me. So balls in their court. Figure
Yeah.
out what you guys want to do.